Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 7th, Sunday out there. So far, everybody has a great Sunday evening. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the wide range of tropics. You can see here we got the satellite imagery up. Here is Tropical Storm Beryl, which looks to become Hurricane Beryl. Spinning low, bringing precipitation to portions of Texas and Louisiana area. We got a system over here. Need to be kind of monitored over here across the western Atlantic off the southeast coast. Got another little system here going to move through Central America, but no development at this time. Could be something spinning in the eastern Pacific, right on the west coast of Central America. But pretty much remainder of the tropic looks pretty quiet. Got a few storm systems moving across the country that may bring some showers and storms to portions of the area. Alrighty. If you a new viewer and you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, if you like these videos, share these videos. And also, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see Tropical Storm Beryl, which is located off the southeast coast of Texas. About to make landfall there probably in the next several hours to come. As you can see here, it is spinning off the southeast coast of Texas, getting a little bit organized, and it should wrap into a hurricane as we continue to move forward. Let's take a look at some information on this system. Alright, let's see if we can get to the forecast cone. Alright, you can see here is the tropical storm wind field in the yellow. We have hurricane warnings in the red, tropical storm warnings in the blue. Expected to remain a hurricane as it approaches the southeast coast of Texas and continue to move inland of the tropical storm to the depression by 1 a.m. Tuesday. Then it remains just a remnant low depression from 1 p.m. Tuesday all the way to 1 p.m. Wednesday to Thursday, and it will track right across the central portion of the United States and head on off into the southeast Canada region around the Great Lakes area, as well as a depression. Alright, if you're tracking this system at home, it's located in latitude 26.8 north, longitude 95.5 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 65 miles an hour with higher gusts, moving to the north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. Currently is a tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. Alright, let's take a look at the Spaghetti-O models here from the Hurricane Center. As you can see, here's the center of the storm, right off the southeast coast. Makes it inland. Should be around Victoria, Texas. Move inland and then head on off to the northeast, right along the Arkansas, all the way up into Ohio, also into portions of southeast Canada, and also maybe New York State and portions of Pennsylvania. You may get in on some of the rain shower and a little bit of gusty winds as well. Alright, let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. As you can see here, it is about 55 knot winds, equal to 65 miles per hour. Few of the models takes it into a category 1. That's why the National Hurricane Center still has it as a hurricane going inland. Would not be surprised. It could be a strong tropical storm as it moves inland as well. But anyway, here is the tropical. Here is the model run. Like I say, keeps a strong tropical storm, then drops it off into a tropical depression about I say about the next 36 to 48 hours, and then continue forward from there. All right, let's move on to the watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got some heat advisories up here from portion of Pennsylvania, Boston area, all the way down and toward the Virginia area. Special weather statements across the Carolinas. A flood warning in effect for western North Carolina. Severe thunderstorm warning just east of Atlanta. More heat advisory for South Florida. Also into portions of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. We have tropical storm warnings, hurricane warnings in the tropical Gulf of Mexico region. Also have some tropical storm warning, hurricane warning inland. We have some flood watches in effect in the portion of Texas, also in the portion of Louisiana, Arkansas, and also Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm watches there as well in north, stretching from Oklahoma and North Texas, again from New Mexico to Colorado. We have some hydro issues over portion of Michigan, Indiana, also in the Ohio. Air quality alerts there as well in Ohio, and also portion of Pennsylvania. Special weather statement for Ohio, stretching all the way into portion of Minnesota through the Dakotas. And here is that big area of red flag warnings, sets of heat warnings, heat watches, heat advisories stretching from Montana to Washington State, to Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, also into portion of Arizona, southern areas of New Mexico, western Texas, heat advisory there as well. Alright, we have some small craft advisory for a portion of Washington, from Oregon State down in Northern California. And also we have some flood watches and a flood advisory, for portion of Hawaii and Chain Island, and also stretch it up into the south side of the island. North side looks good, Alaska looks good as well. Alright, let's move on to the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. As you can see here, we got a line of showers and storms stretching from central North Carolina back to Lexington, North Carolina, to Albemarle, to Charlotte, down towards the Monroe area of North Carolina, stretching back to Spartanburg, to Greenville, approaching Newberry and Greenwood. This activity will continue to move on off to the south and east. Scattered activity ahead of the system may develop as well. But also we got some cluster showers and storms down here from Augusta down towards Statesboro, and also Valdosta, Georgia region as well. A little bit around the Orangeburg, South Carolina region as well. Alright, now let's move on to the Climate Prediction Center 8 to 14 day temperature and precipitation outlook. As you can see here, we have much of the nation well above normal temperatures across all of the nation, in fact, but a little bit more above normal temperature from Florida to Louisiana, back up to portions of the mid-Atlantic, also here around Montana, Idaho, and also into Wyoming region as well. Alaska, you're going to be below normal, and the Hawaiian Chain Island will be above normal. Alright, precipitation wise, as you can see, we got above normal precipitation for portions of northern Maine to New York State, through the Carolinas, down to Florida, all the way back to Texas, also to New Mexico, Arizona, stretching up into portions of Colorado and Wyoming, a little bit along the California and Oregon regions as well, also stretching up into portions of the Dakotas, also portions of Iowa, and also into portions of Minnesota region and Michigan area as well. Near normal precipitation in the gray up here in portions of Maine down toward New York State, eastern New York State, also over toward northern Michigan and in Minnesota, same from Nebraska, all the way back into portions of Washington, Oregon State, also down to California, below normal precipitation there as well from Washington State, stretching far east as portions of Nevada, Utah, and also over to Montana, portion of Wyoming and Idaho region as well. And the above normal precipitation occurred for Alaska and the Hawaiian Chain Island as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. And also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.